Welcome back to Squads from the Playground. Finesse2tymes responds to Honeykomb Brazy. Now, Honeykomb Brazy is the people's champ now, but and it's easy to dismiss Ricky like he just hating, but it's some truth to what he's saying. Let's get into the content, fam. Shout out Honeykomb Brazy, cause I like him. But one man can't always be right. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth. So help me God. Let's get into the content. Y'all get into the comments.
I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you. I don't see you. I'm not turning nobody up. I'm not turning you up, my boy. I don't see you, my boy. I got nothing against you, my boy. We ain't meeting up, my boy. We ain't dying, my boy. Oh, we ain't going to jail, my boy. You hear me? We not doing no dying. We not going to jail. You go your ass to jail. You gonna get back out. I ain't gonna get out like you. I'm not going to that bitch. You the only I know can get with that bitch and get right back out in 10 minutes. Boy, I am not you. You hear me? If I go back in that, I might never come back out again. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no smoke, bruh. Leave me alone, dude. Spare me, bruh. Big gangster, spare me, bruh. You big vice lord, whatever you is. I don't want no smoke with you, bruh. Let me live, bruh. Let me live home. I don't want no problem, bruh. Damn, my boy. I've been gone that whole time, my boy. You been popping it. I've been out the way, my boy. Also, you still in the same spot. You ain't did no elevate, my boy. I've been gone 2 years, bruh. I don't want no smoke, but let me live like home. Let me get that money, boy. Please let me get it, bitch. I'm talking about, I know you on the internet playing. I know you clout chasing. I know you ain't on that. Don't make me goddamn. Come on, I ain't trying to go back. We had talks and everything before. Like, come on. We had talks. You play with me, then I forgave you, dog. Whatever, dog. I ain't stun you, dog. I'm just trying to live like home. I don't want no problem with no rapper. Like, I never did nothing gangster with you. We never each other spill. I don't even know you. I never met you in person. I came to my senses like, you know what? I don't even want to know him no more. I never knew him. I don't even want to know him. I met you over a phone call. You like a fan. I done met so many fans on this and talk to him. Woo. You just a fake fan. You hear me? That's all it is. I don't want no smoke with you, bro. Out your way, bro. Let me live. God damn, you got telling this shit. Go at the rappers that telling, bro. Go at the rappers that doing bad shit. I ain't doing no but some real shit. Why are you coming at me? I'm doing real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. I lost everybody, bitch. I'm trying to get it back. Spare me, boy. Spare me. I ain't trying to crash out on you. I ain't lying. I know you're a clown. Stay. I ain't lying, boy. Stay, boy. I'm the real kind. You're on the real kind. I ain't lying. I'm the real kind, like him, like real life. Like I lay down, I never get back out. I do time. I do this shit. Hey man, you got caught like 4 times in a row. You know, I'm talking about Brazy get caught one time. You know, Brazy go do 3-4 years. You know, it's 8 years and shit they throw at me. You know, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know if the feds got you working for me with, bro. I don't want no smoke though, bro. I'm good, home. I'm good, bro. I don't want no smoke, bro. Spare me, home. Please stop the internet talking about doing something to me, bro, because I'm not finna do nothing to you. I'm not finna hurt you. I'm not finna hurt you. I'm not finna even fight you. I'm not finna scratch you. I'm not finna bite you. I don't want no smoke. Keep it out the internet, home. If you gonna do it, just do it. Don't go to jail by me. Don't go to jail by me. If you gonna do it, do it. Don't tell that word you gonna do it, because I don't even know what the hell you talking about. I don't know what the you talking about. What you talking about? You crazy? You crazy? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. I don't want no smoke. That's all I'm saying. If anybody on my live, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Nobody, please don't hurt me. Nobody don't hurt me. I'm scary. I ain't the most scary in the world, dog. Just send me number beats. I'm just a rapper. I'm not a gangster. Just send me all the beats. I just want to rap my ass off. Just all I want to do. I just want to rap. I'm not him. I'm not like that. You heard him? You can smack me, I won't do nothing. You can smack me right now, I'm just gonna look at you like that. He just smacked me. Damn, he did that. I'm just gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna swing back, bro. Smack me, I'm not gonna swing back, dog. You got me, boy. I ain't going back. Whatever you do to me, I ain't never doing nothing back. Whatever y'all do to me, y'all me, I ain't gonna. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you.
Alright. Now y'all remember when I was out and I was on Fed paper and he ain't had shit going on and he was picking at me and I wasn't saying nothing.
Now you see how I feel. See, you had never been to the feds like me. Now you see how I feel. Now you don't want no smoke. Now you don't want to meet up. Now you don't want to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? You a bitch. You never wanted to do none of that. That's why you was way in Mobile talking shit like that. That's why you, when I was trying to pull up, that's why you don't want to pull up on me. Cause you know I'm really, bro, when I first met you, you know you told me you look up to me. You remember the conversation we had. You remember our conversation. You know that you don't remember that you told me that the reason why you move the way you move is because you watched how I came up. Pulling up with choppers and on bullshit and jumping out really, I ain't getting bust on camera. Niggas ain't busting on me on camera. I'm doing the busting on camera, fool. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and you now. Hold on. You talking about some jail shit. Bruh, you said I go to jail and get out in 10 minutes. Of course I'm gonna go to jail and get out in 10 minutes if it's something less than a gram of weed. Ignorant young nigga. I don't give a fuck if I was on Fed papers. I'm not gonna get violated for a gram of weed. Dumbass young nigga. Another thing, I went to jail for 8 Percocets and a vape pen, nigga. Of course I'ma make bond for 8 Percocets and a vape pen, nigga. You go to jail for dumb shit, nigga. You go to jail for guns, nigga. I move smart. I ain't been to jail for no fight, nigga. I move right. I don't go to jail. I don't get lengthy sentences and shit no more, nigga. Because I know how to move, nigga. I ain't shooting. Now you know how to move. Now you know how not to meet up with a nigga. Now you know how not to play with a nigga no more. Cause you don't want to go to jail no more. You see what you see why I stood down? You see why you see why I didn't want to play with you? Now it's already, I don't want no smoke with you. Y'all want to, I know you don't. And you really don't. You really don't though. You laughing, but you really don't though. In real life, in real time, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? But you on some laughing, playing, I'm trying to stay free ass shit. But I respect that too.
War isn't good for anybody. War fucks up the munyon. Plus, war makes you risk your freedom. He has a point there. But you can't stop when you feel like you tired, boss. You don't want it no more because you see what them federal institutions do. This is the same reason Finesse2tymes wasn't saying nothing and was letting you have it when you were ready to crash out. Bro, you can't throw us down and think that ain't no stones are gonna get thrown back at you. Look, I like Honeykomb Brazy. Like I say, he's always been the people's champ. And it's easy to dismiss Ricky like Ricky's tripping, but Ricky's totally fucking right. He's going to jail with things that are not really threatening. Yeah, he ain't threatening anybody. It's just showing that that man has a drug dependency problem. And shout out to him, because he already addressed that whole situation, fam. He said his mom and his daddy was shit. He didn't learn how to be shit. And now he's learning, fam. You got to understand that when a nigga really put his faults on Front Street for you, yeah, judge me how you want to. Like, I ain't no big fan of Finesse2tymes, but I ain't no hater either. You know what I mean? When a nigga beating on his chest and he's rapping, I like him. When a nigga talk too much, it could be anybody. You know what I mean? I just get involved with that shit. You know what I mean? But Ricky is fucking right, fam. Yeah, if you don't want it now, you never wanted it. You know what I mean? You can't wait until you don't want to play no more and say you're not a playful person. Yeah, no. You been playing for years, nigga. Yeah, real shit. All the shit you was saying, added up. Nigga, you got locked up. That man, say the beef was over. Like, drop it in the comments. I'll fuck with Honeykomb Brazy. I even thought his little first day out freestyle, I thought was lackluster. I didn't like it at first. It had to grow on me because I had to get reacclimated to who the fuck Honeykomb Brazy was, even though I was rocking with him at first. Absence makes the heart wonder. You know what I mean? It's the best thing I could say about that. You know what I mean? But I say it like this, bro. Ricky is right. You deserve to get him a fade. You know, I don't want to shoot a fade. I don't want nothing with you. Look, that peace shit sounds cool for Muslims, you know what I mean? But come on, man, we ain't changing like that, bro. Yeah, we ain't changing like that. Nigga, you could still get your scratch on and not have to risk going to prison. Then y'all can do it, sanction it, get in the rings. It could be bare knuckle or it could be with gloves, but y'all gotta punch something out. Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna end. Just being honest, just being real. Cause all that we got to go to prison or one of us got to die, it ain't gotta go that far. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna gas out anyway. Neither one of y'all work out that much or got the energy. Plus, Finesse2tymes, Ozempic's fucking with him. You know what I mean? His Ozempic's fucking with him. Giving him the shitters. The nigga getting skinny as a motherfucker, but it's making him loco. You know, it's making him loco. And that's why he's ready to crash out now. Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's why you got to leave people alone. Or, you know what? When they finally get the time, like I got time today, when they finally get the time today, you realize, man, I don't want it. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Who wants to fuck with a wild animal? But you have to understand, you brought that out, that man. Your man told you to stop fucking with him. Leave him alone, people's champ. You didn't want to listen. So yeah, the saga continues. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. We up. Like, share, subscribe. Hype up the video. Hype up the video. I leave for a couple days and niggas start acting a little different. That's how you gonna treat me? Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. What you gonna do is you gonna like, share, and subscribe the video. And you gonna continue to do that even when you don't like the news that a nigga even talking about. You know what I mean? The news is the news, especially when it comes to entertainment. I can't change this shit, but I have to report it. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Boy Badass responds to the cancellation of the Dark Arbor tour. Let's get into the content, fam, because inquiring minds want to know, why'd you pull out only weeks after before you were set to hit the stage? Let's get into the content, fam. Y'all get into the comments.
What happened with the tour? Are you still at odds with your label? Are you on a label? Like, talk about where you're at right now with your career.
This actually will be the first time that I spoke about it. I've thought about how to address this, right? And I'm just going to choose honesty. I'm going to choose raw honesty, despite the fact of people in my corner telling me not to be honest, make up something, this, that, the third. But my honest truth of why I canceled the tour is that my mental health was just not aligned with it. You know, I did not feel mentally fit enough to embark on this journey. And I got my 5-month-old son. We trying to figure out vaccinations and all this stuff. It's just such a critical time. My energy level was at an all-time low. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, yeah, obviously the tour tickets didn't sell. Listen, I've been touring for a long time. Like, the tickets sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, this goes back to freedom. I had to choose me, and I'm really sincerely sorry about all of my fans that I've, disappointed and let down, who was excited in seeing me. Y'all money has been refunded. I seen that. I got that money back. So, but I know that y'all was really excited to see me, and I was excited to see y'all too, but I just did not have the bandwidth myself. I had to choose me. And it's funny because I really was just going to go through with it, despite me knowing that I was going to be suffering inside. And I happened to open up to one of my team members, and they really made me feel supported and was like, yo, listen, if this is what you want to do, like, we ain't about to push you to do this, you know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate that. Like, it's not like there wasn't money on the table that I was walking away from, but I had to choose me. My mental health is important to me. and I just had to choose me. That's all I could say. That's the honest truth. You know what I mean? You know, they wanted me to tell you I booked the role. They wanted me to tell you that my dad wanted me to tell you that he was that yo tell him there's something wrong with me. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I
Yeah,
ain't
don't
playing
speak.
with
Yeah.
anybody like that. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying? So the honest to God truth is that Joey I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull out. I had to choose.
Say no more. Look, Joy doesn't owe any more explanations. Once I heard he has a 5-month-old son, yeah, man, that's all you had to say, man. You're not sleeping right. You're mentally fucked up. You're trying to be a man. That's what this is about, bro. Look, everybody's seen Absol on that Mafia Thorn tree, that Cassinet freestyle. Totally high. You know what I mean? Totally high. I thought he pulled out because Absol wasn't ready. Look, he was going on a massive tour with Absol and Rhapsody. It would have been a good look for him. Why, bro? At the time, everybody is looking for real rappers. Real rappers. Everybody tired of the auto-tune shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You got your YBs, you got your Luchas, you got your Young Thugs, but that real rapping, that real stage performance, front and center right now. So yeah, everybody was up for that. But yeah, after you heard Absol butcher his little freestyle, fam, who would want to go on tour with him? He need to be checked into a drug rehabilitation center. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Something's going on with Hubert. Yeah, something going on with Hubert. Hubert ain't right, man. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. And I like Hubert, the black little pastor. That illumination from years ago, I think this like 15 years ago, is when I used to fuck with Absol. So these newfound Absol fans that think, oh, yeah, he lived up to the name or the reputation, whatever you want to call it. He hasn't. He has not made a song that charted, not even a feature, bro. He's on nothing that matters. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And when it's time to really showcase, he's a choke artist. You know what I mean? Like Bunny Rabbit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. But this ain't about Absol. This is Joy. Joy say he wasn't mentally fit to get on that journey. I believe him. You know what I mean, bro? When y'all start having kids, y'all when you start living for something other than your fucking self, you'll realize, bro, it ain't right just to drop everything and fucking go and think that you could just forget what's going on at home. Bro, you got the real life. You're a real guy, bro. It's 2025. Real guy or woman. You don't leave your people to go do all this other fake shit that doesn't even matter as much as they think it does. Why? Because after that shit over, the people ain't gonna respect you no more, no less. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. They're coming out because you are the entertainment for the night in that city. But don't think that you've won them over. When you become a public figure, you'll realize, bro, it ain't nothing you could do to please them all. You'll never please them all. You're gonna have to keep winning them over and winning them over and winning them over. It's a never winning game. That's why most people just bow out of it. Just be honest. Let's just be real. Joy Badass, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, shout out to you, because this might fall on deaf ears, but a nigga know what you're going through. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. And they could have clowned them like the ticket sales, the ticket sales. Nigga, fuck them ticket sales. Redman and Method Man was the opening act, fam. They performed in front of 2, 3 people. Still gave them people a hell of a show. Fuck all that. The content ain't gonna look like, oh, and nobody showed up. Does that really matter? Joy Badass is not one of them names that's really known everywhere, bro. He's actually like just a local act. So the fact that he can tour, big tit, that's big shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? But if you mention Joy Badass in Houston, ain't nobody gonna know him. You know what I mean? Unless You say the nigga Neek from Raising Canaan. Other than that, nigga don't know who the fuck Joey Badass is down south, fam. Me personally, I've been rocking with him since 9-5 till infinity time. We in disguise behind enemy lines. I just peep it every time. Yeah, that's my shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, shout out Joey Badass. Nigga, understand what you're going through, bro. You ain't got no explanations that you got to give nobody else. You know what I mean? You did the realest thing you could. Lying and saying you got to roll and this and other shit. That shit corny. That shit corny. Tell a nigga you wasn't mentally fit to stand to stand tour. You know what I mean? Sounds better. The truth always sounds better, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, fam. Don't stop without hyping my shit up. It helps me. It helps the platform. I'm not going nowhere. I'm never stopping because I'm popping. You might as well start getting used to seeing a nigga, right? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And I could have put shades on, but I want you to see my real eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want you to see my real eyes. You know what I mean? Real shit. At least for 2-3 minutes. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Hitmaker, Young Bird, Drags, NBA YoungBoy. Let's get into the content, bro. Y'all get into the comments.
Pulling and dick riding, all this other shit in the game, right? Like I always been like tapped in, like APG, Mike Karen is like a partner with me. I always been tapped into the no cap and NBA YoungBoy era. Now that he's doing these shows and arenas, motherfuckers say he's the #1 rap artist in the world. But he's had this following this whole time. It's just dick eating because it's visual now.
But you know,
and that's what Esso trying to say to bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, make sure this shit visual because like they rather chase behind your ambulance than to pump the gas in your own
But you know
car
what
and get
added
that
to the
shit started.
legend, though?
Man.
What added to the legend? Him getting locked up a few times, right? Then all that is all bullshit, though.
I don't think the casual fan.
Mayweather's grandfather.
I don't think the casual fan that's just there at that show and at that arena right now. I think that there are more followers than leaders that it is in this world right now.
It's always been like that, though.
So I think that it's showing. Once the right people, that's what influence is. Once the right person say you lit and get to throwing up your fucking green rag and doing all the other shit, then that influence younger girls to do that. And that he doesn't do any press. He doesn't do any promo. So it's all dick pulling and ambulance chasing because none of the songs are on a fucking radio.
He got one song.
But you know what it is?
You know what the song with DJ Khaled? That's my brother and them that did the song. Nigga, I'm saying that he has a built-in niche fan base that has changed from, bro, they said all type of crazy things about this nigga or whatever. Nigga, whatever.
He's the new Tupac. This is what they're calling him.
It's dick pulling and Mystique. I told you Mystique
And he
do
said
work.
Mystique, and when
He does
you a
work
bad
still.
boy, and when you a bad boy,
Yes,
you said
bro.
they
Yeah, but
they
it
like
works.
that
But
shit.
people know of his story.
His baby mama's talking for him. He ain't never said
but
nothing
who's
too
his-
much.
but-
Except, bitch, I'll smoke you, bitch ass. You know, he getting on that tone like, he ain't saying nothing to mean nothing on a large platform. He has yet to have a Breakfast Club, Hot 97. Nigga, and
For how long he don't need it for, though?
You don't even, and that's my point. You don't know
Depends,
who
he might
the
have
fuck
it
this
out.
nigga is. Unless he give it to you.
He dropping how many albums in a year?
Bro, you know the music, you don't know who he is unless it's told in a third-party setting.
Because he's not talking.
That's all
You
I'm
have
saying.
never heard him say.
Have you ever heard him talk?
He got a lot of his friends that
have.
do interviews.
No, I'm just saying in general.
But it didn't mean what it mean right now.
Yeah.
How is he on a sold-out tour and never spoke to anybody?
YouTube.
Nigga, I'm saying I
And
understand
baby,
that.
yo, he's making the point. He's
That's
saying
my
that.
point.
You making his point. He's saying like,
But
You
is he
don't know
enough?
shit about this nigga. It's just that people are more fucking. All right, look. This is what the fucked up thing. We walk out of Bag Fuel right now, nigga, and fucking the ground blow up where we at right now, and this shit go CNN. Him making Ronnie, nigga, you dial back into the playlist. You dial back into the streaming numbers. The shit go up. Nigga, like, it ain't about just like, this nigga's dope. I like him, and I'm going. It's very few people that happen like
So
that.
I see in the future a record label or an artist is gonna fake his death just to get a boost in his streams.
I mean, you looking at it with the David nigga right now. Let me go take a piss right now. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
making me mad, man. Look at the David nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard his fucking song a
You
day in
can
your
leave
life.
it on. You can leave it on. You can leave it on.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the nigga that's
Like all the NBA YoungBoy hate is gonna have to stop. I know a lot of people think I'm with that shit, but I'm totally with Kentrell. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm totally with NBA YoungBoy. I just can't be a yes man. Yeah, I just can't be a yes man. I know a lot of people think, bro, he doesn't say much. He just aura forming and all this other type of shit. You hear all type of shit. This is for the new NBA YoungBoy fans that don't know him. Yeah, that don't know that a lot of shit this little nigga has done has gotten him into trouble. You hear the shit? He's just got back outside, bro. Everybody wants to take him down. On top of that, he got real enemies. DJ Academics just told the world that he will pay him $500,000 a show just so OTF won't come and explode. You know what I mean? Bust up the party. Look, I fuck with YB, but right now, bro, he's just misunderstood. I'm gonna just be honest, which I even don't understand him. But once again, I ain't never had to be presidentially pardoned, bro. I know that shit just hit different. The things I don't want to assert with YB is the company he keeps in a way. But the thing is, bro, how can you judge a nigga off the company he keeps if it's hard to trust motherfuckers? It's hard to trust motherfuckers. So if it's somebody you feel like you could trust, best thing you could do is do homework. But the strong, silent type, they always win in the end. Cause the nigga talk, nigga just ain't talking to you. You know what I mean? What the people don't understand when they see him, just nigga don't know what the fuck to say. That's what's going on. Nigga don't know what to say. He's surprised y'all even fuck with him like that, bro. If we just really want to be honest about the NBA YoungBoy, he's surprised the world even rocking with him like that, bro. Especially after being in beefing like you think. Why? Nigga, Lil Tim that killed King Von, you know what I mean? It was some coward shit, but Lil Tim did that. Yeah, NBA YoungBoy definitely wrong for keeping Lil Tim right there, but I think he just doing that for Quando. Yeah, I think he doing that for Quando Rondo. I think he fuck with Quando Rondo so hard, he want to show, bro, your people gonna be protected while you away. And that's probably about the realest thing I can even say about that situation. Drop it in the comments, nigga. Shout out NBA YoungBoy, Quando Rondo. Fuck Lil Tim, you know what I mean? Lil Tim, I think that was some hoe ass shit. Best thing you could do is apologize for killing that boy like that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, some things deserve an apology. Like I said, he wasn't even beating them black and blue. Both of these niggas are small guys, man. And it wasn't even that bad. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. You got to be able to shoot a fat fade. It's to shoot a nigga in his back because he winning. Come on, man. What part of the game is that? Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace. We going up. Up, and away like Buzz Lightyear. I wish I could tell you it was a little different, but it ain't gonna be no fucking different. You know what I mean? Than the way I'm telling you that it's gonna be. I'm going all the way up that fucking way. You know what I mean? It's been that way. Famous words of Bryson Tiller. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, man. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scores from the Playground. 6ix9ine drags J Prince Jr. again. Yeah, he's reviving all the old beats. J Prince, wherever y'all, you're gonna have to come out and answer to this. Yeah, let's get into the content, fam.
What's the nigga that abused women and shit? He went to jail for beating women? J Prince Jr. So Mr. Domestic Violence, right? See me at the sneaker store and was like, yo, I want to invite you to my dad's birthday. So I'm like, who this pops, right? So then, I go and show up late to the old birthday party. So when I show up late to the old birthday party, they don't try to let us in. There's a video on this. So when they don't let us in, I'm like, you invited us, why you trying to make it look like we being stopped? We don't know you. What from New York? gonna know about Jay Prince. Like, we don't even know about that. Yeah, so I came because you invited me to your birthday. I don't know you. You're old, you're 60. Why the f would I come to your birthday party? What is it? There's gonna be mad 50-year-old bitches there? Like, why would I come?
So what happened? They didn't let you in?
Yeah, you invited me and then didn't let me in to make it look cool. Yeah, that's what we robbed your stupid ass. So I'm charged for this stupid, like this shit is already out. And we booked them. That's it. Those is facts. Then we book them. They found a book bag in my fucking house. My man, 33 Kingston.
Okay, so in retaliation for that whole situation, you, Shotty, and other members of 9 Trey went and robbed a rapper who you thought was with Rap a Lot, but
No,
really
he
wasn't?
was, bro. We got his chain and everything. We took his chain. That Rap a Lot was like, we don't notice. Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Look, bro, 6ix9ine say not only did he not know you, but you approached him in that sneaker store and begged him to come to your daddy birthday party. Yeah, you wanted him to come to the old man's birthday party. Out of respect for the legacy of Rap a Lot, of what it once was. And we ain't talking down on the new Rap a Lot, because I don't know him. Yeah, it's not much of a presence from over there. Just being honest, just being real. But out of respect for the old man legacy, he came to the party, bro. He showed up a bit late. Look, bro, they not from the H, man. They not from Houston. When you come from New York, you don't expect the city to be shaped and the freeways to be like they are. You know what I mean? Every place is different because it's not home. They showed up a bit late. We bit late. For you, you wanted to go viral, apparently. You wanted to take it like, you know what? I got this little nigga here. I'm about to make him and Treyway look bad. Nigga, this is Houston. You didn't let him in the party. You know what I mean? You refused to let that man in. Look, the part of the story that gets really interesting is they caught up with somebody from Rap a Lot. See, 6ix9ine said it was a Rap a Lot rapper. But how many of them do we actually know? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Now, the Rap a Lot chain, bro, everybody got him. Yeah, everybody got him. You know what I mean? So the chain that he got, we don't know who it came from because we don't know no Rap a Lot rappers that actually wear a Rap a Lot chain, bro. It just always be like some low budget niggas that think they're actually in the industry that have those chains on. You see him at the corner store. You see him at the HEB. You might even see him at the Walmart. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? But he's saying he jacked somebody that's right on side of Jay Prince Jr. Inquiring minds want to know what really happened that night. What really made y'all go out to Austin? Because y'all went out there really deep. For those that don't know the story, I implore y'all to really go check out this and look at the footage on this. Y'all marched out to Austin and tried to run him out of town. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Inquiring minds want to know what happened that night. Drop it in the comments, because 6ix9ine ain't going nowhere. You gotta answer him. He like that little pain in your shoulder that never goes away. You might think that it's good now, but you've been shot. You've been shot in that shoulder. It may never work the same. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. 6ix9ine is like the little pain in your shoulder now. You're gonna have to say something to him because you ain't gonna be able to get rid of him. Silence, like give him silence, he'll go away. This ain't that type of nigga. And Daniel Hernandez is in it for the long game. Yeah, now that he didn't realize like you can snitch and still make hip hop, still be accepted. Yeah, they've been doing it. You know what I mean? The list goes on. Even what Zero did in Houston would be considered as ratting. I know a lot of people say, why the story is out there. The man took his ass up there to Isaiah Carey, and he snitched on Trader Truth. They snuffed me. If that don't take respect from him, I don't know what will. You know what I mean? Yeah, bruh. It ain't, you knew what was gonna happen when you seen them guys, because you knew how deep this was behind the scenes. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. All that playing victim shit, on Channel 12 News, yeah, wasn't cool. Wasn't cool. Yeah. I thought you was supposed to get off that ground like I had the judge on me. Man, if you had that judge on him getting your ass whooped, that justifies using it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Kind of nigga get his ass whooped with a pistol on him. And get the fuck off the games. You know what I mean? Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. It's fucking crazy. What fans are starting to realize, it ain't what you thought, and them niggas that you thought was them G's, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, it's harder for the real niggas to get on, right? Because to really get on, even in Houston, got to be willing to get on your knees and sacrifice something. You got to be willing. It's not about talent. You got to be willing to get on your knees and sacrifice something for the so-called gatekeepers to allow you through. But when you find how to maneuver, you realize you don't even need them. Fuck you need a Slim Thug for. Fuck you need a J-Dog for. Fuck you need an ESG for. Fuck you need a J Prince Jr. for. You catch my drift? You don't need nobody but your damn self and some gold. You need yourself and some gold, and then you're good, fam. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. J Prince Jr. Inquiring Minds want to know what really happened that night, nigga. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. We going that way, up, and away. Like Buzz Lightyear, baby. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. I think I said that already, but if I did, now you've heard me say it again. And I'll say it again and again and again and again until y'all get the fucking message. Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit the fuck up.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
DJ Vlad, while being interviewed by academics, drags NBA YoungBoy. Let's get into the content.
You have a white crowd. Birdman had said he believes that YoungBoy could be the biggest artist he's had yet in Cash Money. Bigger than Wayne.
Bigger than Drake?
And bigger than Drake.
And Nicki.
What do you think?
I don't think so.
Artist he's had yet in Cash Money. Bigger than Wayne.
Bigger than Drake.
And bigger than Drake.
And Nicki.
What do you think?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because Drake, Nicki, and even Wayne to a certain degree have all become pop artists and have really cemented themselves in the pop arena. Wayne's biggest song, Lollipop, it's a pop song. Drake constantly drops pop records, and Nicki drops a lot of pop records. YoungBoy's never really done that. YoungBoy's made songs that he rocks with. These songs really never even hit the charts. But he has this rabid underground fan base that eats it up. And it's great. He has a career that I think all these guys and girls envy. I think they would all love to be a YoungBoy where they don't have to worry about who the producer is, who the feature is, how hard this is gonna hit the charts, what my first week's numbers are, and going on. He doesn't even do interviews. Does them every so often, right? Oh, I gotta do this promo run, I gotta do Jimmy Kimmel, I gotta do this, I gotta do the Breakfast Club, He doesn't really care because he's doing what's been working for him since day one. So I don't think that he'll ever get to a level where he's an international pop superstar like a Drake, like a Bad Bunny. We just talked about him.
Ain't say he will never be bigger than he is right now. Look, bruh, never be a big artist like Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj. Like, he has a point. And this ain't for me. I don't really agree with DJ Vlad on many topics, bro. Now, I don't really agree with him on too many topics. But when I do agree with him, I can't lie and say I don't agree with him. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. YB is only catering to ignorant as YNs. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. There's a whole lot of cap in that shit. You know what I mean? A whole lot of cap in that shit. But what y'all don't understand is YB been trying to tell y'all for the longest. He's no murderer. He's no crook. He's no thief. None of that, bro. YB was a good child. Every older person was fucking with him because at a younger age, he was able to tap into some grown man emotions. That's what gave him the street backing. Let's just say that. Or why the streets was fucking with him. Because this young nigga was really talking like this. But to elevate that shit and now he just down with the Bloods and he with Birdman. Like, man, doesn't look good, bro. First of all, Birdman has a history of fucking over everybody. Nobody that started with Birdman want to be right there on side of him. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Even Young Thug. See, when a person has a history like that, and you can't trust them to do nothing but what they did with the other people. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. On top of that, I like Birdman. I remember Birdman. I like him, but not really. Not really, because bruh still has to explain why was he kissing Wayne, BG, Turk, and Juvenile in the mouth. Yeah, he has to explain that. Yeah, all that old, we were like the mafia shit, what? You just woke up one day and said, you know what, guys? We're gonna be like the mafia. Y'all got to be good with me kissing y'all square in the mouth. Or y'all got to go. See, none of these people actually explained anything. None of them. But you got BG. He came out after years of the penitentiary. Yeah, it don't matter what you do publicly. It's what you do behind the scenes. If one man and one punk lay down, two punks get up. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Christopher Dorsey. Turk, Mary Main. But let's just be honest, he already admitted he was still getting down in the prison and he wasn't talking about with the guards. Drop it in the comments, holler if you hear me, you know what I mean? Plus, you could tell he has that little to him, you know what I mean? Now, Juvenile, he was a little older than the rest. And we don't even know if Juvie was actually taking the pics or not. But Wayne definitely was, but he was just a baby. BG said it, Christopher Dorsey, he said it. Baby didn't know no, that little baby didn't know no better. He didn't know no better. He thought that was how a father supposed to get down, kiss his child in the mouth. Look, it was wrong. Birdman, that was terribly wrong. Now you got YoungBoy running with Birdman. They're making him a blood, or the Bloods are protecting him. Man, get off the gas, bro. Get off the gas. You just got a presidential pardon, meaning every blood that's with you should feel stupid as a motherfucker because your face and picture name going all around the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Once you get that type of national attention, you are being watched and everybody with you is gonna get a fucking case. You know what I mean? It's like a domino effect. Yeah, it's like a domino effect. Y'all better not do no wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the YB flunkies better not do no wrong and hope that man stay on tour 365 days. Because if he don't, the man ain't gonna want to be around you. You know what I mean? You're gonna be in the world fucked up. Like I said, FBI already got your face and name. Now, whether or not YB is gonna be as big as Wayne, he's already proven that. He's not. Is he a household name? Yeah. But it ain't for the music. It's for the bullshit. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But YB Kentrell, let's call him Kentrell. Kentrell has potential to do bigger things. But he got to get away from them guys, bro. You are the flock you keep. You just like the nigga you hang with. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? And OG Chi, if you see him, you see me. You sitting on OG lap. You know what I mean, man? That ain't no real shit. Like, I done seen Ben 10 going through the hood, the H-Town streets. That's pretty cool, but come on, man. Why would Kentrell need to be around that guy if he wants to be a commercial artist. Commercial artist, man, you got to let everything go. Yeah, you got to let everything go when you're a commercial artist. You can't hold on to the shit that you think makes you tougher. They bring out the gorilla in me. Man, you ain't no murderer. You ain't no tough guy. You ain't none of that. You just a young black man trying to make it. You know what I mean? That's what you need to show the people. Just being honest, just be real. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground, like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. You got the new future on this motherfucker that you got to hype it up. Hype my shit up. We're going up. Yeah. Community strike over. As you said like that, the community strike is over. We ain't going backwards. You know what I mean? We ain't going backwards. We going, you know what I mean? We ain't going this way. We going this way. But if my enemies decide to run this way, or this way, because they see me running this way, I'm gonna do some type of zigzag moves and losing. I might still be running this way, but they gonna think I'm running this way. Don't let that lose you. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. King Yella drags famous Dex unexpectedly, too. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Dex ain't did nothing to nobody. So I thought, let's get into the content.
They're saying that everybody's turning their back on Little Durk, man. DJ Vance came out and said that people looked him in his eyes and said, I don't with YB, but now they're at his show shaking their ass.
You talking about streamers, bro?
He could be talking about streamers.
He was talking about Tyson that, man.
Everybody thought he was talking about him, yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. That's the problem, man. You put in your beef. That's how you know a goofy. Why is you want to, don't with YoungBoy, because you, come on, man. The industry's supposed to be business. All these want to be friends with brothers and meet. And that's what Famous Dex up at. He went around that bitch, brother, I love you, and you left all your real brothers. Now look at where you at now. Now look where you at. Mouth fake as hell, nobody with you. You got a whole fake mouth. Famous Dex they went in that motherfucker, saw the white going to the back of his shit. That nigga got dentures in his shit. Screws, dentures for the whole mouth. But what I'm just saying, he left all his real homies and that nigga was brother, my brother. You just meeting these your brothers, huh? Now look right now, you can't do a song, ain't nobody, you got it to a rich kid, nobody gonna stay in your career, man. Cause you was faking, they was faking. Trying to have, nigga, make business, man. I'm doing a song with this, man, you cool, gang. I see you when I see you, nigga. I don't wanna hang with you. I ain't trying to walk with you, talk with you, skate with you, nothing. What you talking about? Let's do this song, get the on. What you got going on? What you got going on? These on with it instantly. Come best friends. The same way they meet a bitch, instantly. You just met this bitch, she give you some the same night, that's your girlfriend in the morning. Come on, man. You don't even know. And this is why shit go the way it go. Because you don't even know people. You don't even know this person. You done cuffed the bitch and you don't even know nothing about her. All let's do it. You done brought it around. Boop. That's why you gonna watch you bring around. You have a motherfucker around you don't even know nothing about. You gonna tell her on the whole infrastructure. Who is this nigga? You all this shit. That's what he got going on. Then that nigga hit you across your shit. That's what goes on.
First thing first, he got a point. A lot of people get into the business, get into the game. Rap game, entertainment game, drug game, the game in general. Thinking that you're there to make friends. No, you're confusing it. You're there to make ends. You're there to make some change, man, to make some money on. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. These people don't want to be your friends. That's why you see them turning on dirt. You're never really friends to begin with. You're only as good as the good publicity and the good bag you can bring. Once you can't offer that, you ain't no good to nobody. Let's just be honest. It's just how the world is in general, fam. You were born alone and your head gonna die alone. Cause ain't nobody jumping off the cliff with you. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. So, all you nigga, my brother, you're too old for that shit. Go your ass home. Yeah, if you got you a woman at home, especially a family, I advise you go there. But hanging out with your brother all day, it's gonna fuck you in the end. Yeah, it's gonna fuck you in the end. King Yella say that's what happened to Famous Dex. Not even Rich the Kid don't wanna fuck with him. You know what I mean? Look, it fits. Few years ago, everybody was Dexter this, Dexter that. Man, ain't nobody checking for Dexter like that. On top of that, his teeth worse than Damon Dash. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. When you see a young nigga with teeth like that, already got dentures that's falling out with the poly grip. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know something going on with him. You know what I mean? But when you getting that fucked up like Dexter was, you don't even realize, bro. These people are just take. Yeah, they taking everything from you, and you don't even know it because you're too fucked up to realize what's even missing the morning after. If it's even the morning after, you're on a 24-hour-a-day trip. Yeah, it's no morning for you. So when people come and go in your life because you're always fucking high and teens go missing, this, that, and the other, next thing you know, you find yourself in a drug rehabilitation center with no teeth, apparently. Look, King Yella got a point. I can't say I expected this, because like I said, Dexter is really friendly. I didn't think he was really pissing people off to that point, but it fits. Yeah, it fits. His career went fast. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shout out Famous Dex, wherever you at. You know what I mean? Bruh had especially when he was with Rich the Kid and I forgot that other bright nigga, man. I forgot his name. When they had the little group, it was the three of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, they dropped some dope shit. And plus, Dexter had one CD everybody was fucking with. But after that, slowly, then it just went quick. You know, real shit. You ain't see or hear from him again. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. We going that way. Hype the shit up. We going that way. You know what I mean? I always like to say that. You know what I mean? It's not just about speaking it to existence. It's what's really going on. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, Chris Brown responds to Kevin McCall crying about being on EBT and living at his grandma's house. Look, or sleeping on the couch. Look, I'm gonna show you how it started and I'm gonna show you how it ended, bro. Because Breezy responded and the response ain't what you might think. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Let's get into the content, fam.
It's a game, bro.
Testimony.
Why the
tell your life.
Get in on this.
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and tell us I got an EBT card. And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me crying here, so y'all can think I'm a bro.
Fuck, nigga.
That ain't fair, man.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
bro. Hey, look, bro.
Calm down, bro. I'm on EBT, smack, look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in there by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every nigga had no motherfucking EBT
card. On the set, that nigga had an EBT card.
Man, I might get an EBT. I walk in the building and look at me crazy.
Let me tell you this, cuz.
my name.
On the set, everybody gonna go through problems, bro.
See, my thing is with you though, cause like he was saying,
You are talented. You are out here. You are a producer. You are a singer. You are a songwriter. You are all of those things. You're still a father, even if you still haven't seen your kids in 10 years. You're still all of those things. But what we should be doing is leaving the past to pass. You feel me? Moving forward, and forward motion is a thing. You feel me? Working on yourself and moving forward, and you can only see what's in your future is a thing. We can't sit here and hold on to all of that shit that was the past and trying to see who owe you. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more?
Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money.
I was thinking about giving you this, but you a bitch. But I bought this with your money too.
So I know Chris kind of threw a little jab. Ooh. You know, Chris Brown, Chris Brezy, kind of threw a jab, you know, saying what's funnier, a troll or a broke one. Ouch. You know, when you saw that or heard about that, what went through your mind? I mean...
What went through my mind? All that bullshit's for the birds, and you ain't nothing but a vulture. That's what went through my mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, why does Chris owe you the $25K? I guess that's what everyone's asking right now.
I didn't even know. That's why I sold my catalog. You know, when I was going to prison and stuff, I thought it'd give me some money to see my daughters. It helped me from going to prison. It still didn't work. I still did 3 years. But I owe him. It says I owe him 4 songs. Even though I recouped off the first song, Deuces, they said I still have to owe the songs. I got all the songs done, and now they're saying Chris has to sign off. And I have all the emails, so if somebody's lying on my brother, man, I apologize. I don't really apologize about nothing. You better tell them to apologize, brother. But all that thinking people is too rich to talk to people just because I sleep on my granny couch, I'm still a man first.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I know. So I know Thug offered you the $25K to pay whatever Chris owes you. Will you accept?
Whoop-de-doo. No, I'm just playing like, I mean... I don't really want no charity. That was a great gesture. Yeah. I never met Thug, so I would have loved if he really wanted to reach out. He could have DM'd me and gave me his number, and I did all the public stuff. But I accept the gesture. But if you want to work, I'm cool with working. You know what I'm saying? I got some fire for you. We both Leos.
That would be
so you cool. Already know that line, and you know what time it is. So I'm a Thugger fan, but yeah, I don't want nobody money. I already earned the 25K. So CB run that, or whoever you up under, have them run that, and matter of fact, have them run it.
Staying at your granny house, sleeping on the couch, eating up all the food out the refrigerator. Look, man, you ain't no grown man, you just a little ass boy. Yeah, you ain't no grown man, you just a little ass boy. Look, Breezy don't owe you shit. Yeah, Breezy don't owe you shit. You got to tell the people the history. Not only did you blow the bag, nearly $8 million, man, on what? Liquor, you know what I mean? And tell them why you can't see your kids, because you was an abusive motherfucker. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. When you fuck up your fortune that you were blessed he even gave you a shot to get, that's on you. Yeah, that's on you, man. You say that man had good pussy. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. There ain't no coming back from that. Y'all drop it in the comments. The man said CB had good pussy, and the reason Bryson Tiller bought him a car, because allegedly they were fucking. You know what I mean? I can't make this shit up. I know a lot of people think I just make my own story, and I don't. Come on, man. How do I? Come on. Drop it in the comments, bro. Kevin McCall, you fucked up, bro. You heard what he say, bro. You starting to realize you can't walk across no burning bridge. On top of that, you telling Mary J. Blige can't sing, Alicia Keys can't sing, Patti LaBelle can't sing. Man, look in the fucking mirror, bro. Yeah, look in the mirror, man. These people are legends. Now, whether or not their voices are like they used to be, that's a whole nother story. But what they did, you can't take from that, man. Every time somebody see you sing, even when you attempted to do it mid-interview, wasn't good. Yeah, wasn't good. If you wrote that many hits, write more hits. Why are you worried about just Chris Brown, bro? Go write more hits. More people want to buy your shit. Now, whether or not you have talent, that's yet to be proven. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's yet to be proven. You can't just hold a nigga to up to a couple songs he did 15 years ago. Come on. Keep creating, fam. If you're that good of a singer, you must be able to do it for yourself. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. The man gave you a platform. You pissed that shit away. Now you come on EBT. Come on. Man, go find you a woman. You're in LA. Find you a rich, old ass white woman. 74, 75 years old. Yeah. And be serious about that relationship. Why do that? Because it looks a whole lot better than going on back on Fig, and crying because you on food. So I went in there with my face covered. Look, bro. Yeah, that shows how much of a little boy you is. Because you needed them stamps that bad, you couldn't even be real with the people about who you are. Yeah, sign some autographs in that bitch, nigga. Just be honest, let's just be real. C Breezy don't owe him nothing. And he said way too much to ever come back from him. We just being honest. We just being real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Kevin McCall, you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up. On top of that, man, get out your granny highs. Yeah, get out your granny highs. Nigga don't care if you didn't have the highs as a little spot of your own, but sleeping on the couch in the middle of the front room, bro, come on, bro. And you keep saying it. This shit here is crazy. 2025 is crazy, but wait till we get to 2026. That's just right around the corner. Look, drop it in the comments. Scores from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. We going that way. I'm going to say it again. Hype my shit up because we going that way. No. Yes. You know what I mean? No. Yes. You know, real shit. Like, share, subscribe, and hype it up. Drop it in the comments. Can't stay long. Got to go, Miss Hope.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Welcome back to Scores from the Playground. Wack 100 has pulled T Grizzley's card. In the famous words of Torrance Hatch, Lil Boosie, he ain't by what he been talking about. Let's get into the content.
Detroit, stand up. Devonshire Police Department, Los Angeles. Officer Hamilton, badge number 3219842. Investigation report. February 7, 2024. On or about 9/28/2022, I, Detective Hamilton, badge number 3219842, received this case to investigate a residential burglary. The home was burglarized. Entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass door. The thief made off with $1 million cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive handbags. On February 17, 2024, at 1334 hours, I met with homeowner Terrell Wallace and Maisha Agnew for a follow-up investigation due to newly discovered evidence. Mr. Wallace stated his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. Mr. Wallace is a musician with the stage name T Grizzley. I began by providing Mr. Wallace with a six-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify any suspects. Mr. Wallace then chose figure number 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace's residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and 2 unknown male figures on what seemed to be a FaceTime call. Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me
with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via Instagram shooter gang, SH53TERGANG_, standing on a dark gray colored SUV wearing a black and white hooded sweatshirt. I then provided Mr. Wallace with the link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions for me, so I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace. Now, today I tried to take the day off. I got this shit about an hour ago. Do I know Shooter? Yes, I know Shooter very well. He's from Fire Train Avalon Gangster Crib. I didn't really want to expose this one. I didn't tuck it. I sent it to 15 different people. And I realized today that these niggas are different. They've been having it an hour. Nobody said nothing. I want to see how fast they say something now. And I'm not going to respect none of them. Flacco told me he was with his young lady, Wack, and I didn't even send him the paperwork or the document. Right?
Look, he did what he did, but he did what he had to do. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, fool. When you lose that much shit, now him going to actually pick out suspect number 4 in the lineup, that was just him being emotional. Whoever robbed him, he knew him, tapped the sticker. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Plus, they belittled him and bragged about the whole ordeal. That's him being emotional. He ain't about what he'd been talking about. You know what I mean? A lot of people on quick little history lesson on T Grizzley. His whole robbery heist, his whole act, his first day out freestyle was dope. You know what I mean? But that whole jewelry heist shit, it wasn't nothing but a smash and grab. Let's just be honest. Drop it in the comments, bro. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. It wasn't nothing but a smash and fucking grab from a pawn shop. And they didn't get away with nothing. Attempted smash and grab. Let's just be honest. State of Michigan banned me from every jewelry store. Bro, you're banned from every pawn shop. Let's just be honest. And you banned from every easy pawn. When you walk in there, fam, and you see people on the front door that has been stealing or whatever, his picture is on every easy pawn, bro. And I can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real. Y'all drop it in the comments. T Grizzley, the jig is up, bro. And come out and just be yourself. You know what I mean? Be the teddy bear that you are. The niggas know you to be. You know what I mean? You might sell a little bit more, but you still confusing the juvies with the bullshit, acting like you was really on some Gone in 60 Seconds type shit. That's a Nicolas Cage movie for the YNs that ain't never seen that, man. Get off the bullshit. Go watch you some shit that's gonna really teach you something. You know what I mean? Maybe your stupid ass to stop getting caught. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, man. T Grizzley, Wack 100 got you. You know, how did Wack 100 get him? Wack is the police. Allegedly. He's not actually on the payroll officially, but unofficially, he has been deputized by the LAPD. They call them the hip hop police. They're everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're showing themselves, but you're just not understanding what you're looking at when you see him. I'm gonna say it again. They show themselves. Wack them showed his badge and everything. You could think he's playing, but he's like Jay Reed, indeed. Yeah, indeed. He's like Jay Reed. He's gonna get down with the dirt, but understand, he's never gonna get his hands too dirty. And I like Wack. Yeah, I like Wack 100. I'm totally 100. I don't have to worry about all that type of shit niggas gotta worry about when you're an illegitimate asshole. Yeah, when you're an illegitimate asshole, you have to worry about everything. But when your name and your face is good and you know you're not intending to do anything wrong, people like that can't fuck with you. Yeah, they can't fuck with you. But T Grizzley, the jig is up. This doesn't look good on you. Now, his career isn't over, but the gangster rap shit, you got to leave that alone. Yeah, you got to understand now, you have officially made your transfigurement into being a grown fucking man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it don't hit the same for you. Plus, like I said, your jewelry heist was a attempted smash and grab from a pawn shop. That hit different when, because look, the devil is in the details. When you get the details of it, it's totally different. Just being honest, just being real. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. Drop it in the comments, Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. I'm gonna say that again. Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. For those that made it to the end of this video, I fuck with you. Now, if you didn't make it to the end of the video, you won't hear this part. Eat a dick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that again. If you made it to this, if you didn't make it to the end, this, eat a dick. You know what I mean? But if you did, I fuck with you. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. Squads from the Playground, drop it in the comments, fam.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.